Here we are. We're at the famous 38 Monroe Street. This is the property that Debbie's been talking about for the last couple of years, and it's finally almost done.
Yes.
You're awesome, Shmulik. You did a great job.
Thank you very
Right?
much. I do my best to finish this soon as possible.
All right. And Army, what do you think of the work he's doing?
I'm very happy with Shmuel.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
I think that's exactly what she needed. She didn't need to be the general contractor and to find an electrician and a plumber and all that. She found a person that will deal with everything. And in this township,
It was tough.
we
Yeah.
we figured out that in this township, to find a person that will deal with all the bureaucracy, it's not that easy. And apparently he was the guy, which is, I think, the most valuable thing in this project.
All right. So more importantly, Deb, how you feeling?
I'm praying that it's going to be over soon and that I can start eating soon. So,
All right. So everybody watching, listen. So we talked about this. This is stuff we've been talking about for years. Not for years, for 2 years. We talked about it on the radio. We talked about it in class. We talked about it in some other videos. But more importantly, Debbie said that she was going to finish this project, and we will do everything we can to make sure that she finishes this project, gets this place rented, and makes it wonderful.
it's the same as all four of them are the same. So we're walking into the kitchen. And then this is the little bathroom, half bath.
Okay. And here, all the houses, this first floor, we do it today and tomorrow.
Okay.
Because we have so much things inside. Like here, you see the doors and everything. So today afternoon, they're going to split the doors between the houses with the places. So we have more space, and we begin to put the floor.
Okay.
All the floor is in protections. So it's more soft and more nice to walk on.
Okay.
Moisture barrier.
And most of the and this is the second.
Okay, so this is going to be a living room.
Yes. This is it all, and here we keep our equipment well, but we're going to take it out and put it in the basement. Second, they have no space here and everything we put. This is empty, but this is where this box is coming for
Use the floor. Yeah, sure. Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Cool.
As you see, all the stairs are going to cover with a special wood, so it's been nice like before. We just make it so it be straight and not.
Okay.
Yeah.
And lastly, you put the coffee.
Yeah, down there, but so this is the stairs that really up. Yeah. This is the other staircase that we're being here.
Okay.
The bedroom.
Bedroom.
The new bedroom.
Yes. You see already he begin to put don't go about the corner. Everything is be nice. They just we put the first slope at the first layer, so we can do everything and we'll see if it's okay or not. After this, we paint again, and this the end.
So what is this? So this is a.
Okay, like a
Come
basement.
here. Come over here.
Okay.
Come over here. Face this way. This is. So what you're saying? This is a. This is a paint that you paint on just to see if
Yes.
it's not flawed, right?
No fly.
Right.
Everything is fixed. As you see, some places we fix them. So not at this place is okay.
Is this the final color? Is this the actual color?
Yes, you have a primer, and this is the color.
Will be the color. Okay, I got you. Okay,
We've already stored area, one primer,
right.
and except here is already done. As you see, it looks nice.
Right, you sprayed it. I can see you sprayed it. Yeah.
No. We spray, but after we make the rolling.
Oh, you are going to do it. Okay.
If you spray, you see the drop. So we spray, and after we rolling, but it's very
Okay.
okay.
Great.
And just what the show is come here. Here, what we find something we need to fix. Okay. So when you fix, you can see this it jumped to your eyes.
Okay.
So this is what we do. We do the first layer primer, after we do this color, and now we wait, and in the end, they come in and after we clean, Immediately.
Okay.
That's always to freeze the shower.
Yes.
Yeah.
The shower is here.
Yeah.
Like usually, nice. We keep the same model, all of them.
Sure. Yeah.
It's no reason to change.
Okay.
The first time I have an idea. Right?
Can you write down bedroom? Here we put the round door.
Okay.
Because I try minimum to use the non-four doors
By foot.
by 4 doors, so here you put the ring round.
Okay.
Okay? Here it's easy, simple.
Yeah.
Here it's all.
Yeah, or like people in my palace. The
After we pay, we go to the end. After we pay, and here I screw them because you're right.
Second. Hold on 1 second, Smooth. I got a question for you.
Okay.
Okay, so I see this here. I see two things, right? First of all, I see that this looks like this. The old staircase was terrible, and the whole floor was terrible. So you had to build the floor up. So now you got. I'm hoping the camera can see this. We'll be standing here, but now you've got a very large rise.
But here we put it under there for
Right.
next.
So you're gonna put another tread here,
Yes.
right? And then
All of them, all the way.
so you put another tread here, but it's not gonna make up the 2-inch rise difference. What?
No, it's not going to right now.
So it's just you have to it just have to be the best you can get is really what you're saying. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree. I understand. It's just what are you gonna do, right? Because the floor was so far off. Yeah. Okay.
Because
I was hoping, no,
it's open. We can do it immediately as should be.
Right.
We put a system downstairs and we keep it up.
Okay.
But they don't do this and to open all the houses.
Okay. Right. So it had to be. It was either a good $25,000-$30,000 to fix it, or you get as close as you can. I got you.
And this is what they do all over the house.
Okay. I get it. Yeah. And it is old house, and I've seen it before. I just was curious to know if you had a plan.
But now it's straight. I told you, remember before the beginning, I told you we already going to put here.
Sure.
So
Okay.
because all the houses.
so one thing that I didn't tell you is that the whole one side was burnt. Like the third floor was all burnt out, and then there was some burn marks also on the second floor. So all that has been fixed, and it's all been covered up with, it's all squared away now. Because remember, the whole thing was all on fire, and they had to change a lot of the beams, and they had to change a lot of the framing on the side. And all that, some of the windows and all the siding and all that also, because it was all burnt out. Which is another reason why I got this place so cheap.
All right.
If they church the beams and the church it as should be, everything is different.
Okay.
Because this is the base of this house. The base is the base and the frame outside. And the frame inside is it's nothing.
Not fun.
So inside, outside, this is the base. The base. At the end, you see it here is already you do everything prepared.
Okay.
And let's say I'm on the floor.
Yeah, so I want to talk about this real quick for all those people watching this video and seeing how the floor's put in. Now, you see what he did here? He put these two pieces of panel right here.
Yes.
Okay.
To keep not to be too tight.
Right, not to be too tight. And this is the biggest mistake that people make with floors like this, is they put them up against the wall as tight as possible, and then they go all the way to the other side as tight as possible, and when the floor expands, it pushes up in the middle. So you have to make sure you always leave a nice gap, at least 1/4 inch on both sides. And that's what he's doing by putting two pieces here. It's one of the greatest tricks I've seen that contractors do to make sure that they have that.
Yes, you're right. But in this particular floor, it's not a problem because this is made by plastic.
Right, it doesn't expand.
Recycled plastic, so they are not expand.
Right, so I've heard that, and guess what happened to me? I used the plastic floor, and it expanded just enough that it buckled. Yeah, so it's always a good thing to do it anyway.
Anyway, we do this because one of the reasons we put a baseboard, the baseboard is 1/2 inch.
Mm-hmm.
So this is to cover
Right.
exactly this.
Exactly. Yeah. Beautiful. This here is the kitchen. We've seen a couple of the kitchens, but there was so much stuff in it you couldn't actually see the layout. In this one, you can actually see the layout. and you can see that the sink will be here above, right below the window.
No, the sink is here, which is the height of the sink. It's
Right.
of the sink. Here we have the stove.
You have the stove here, okay?
Here we have the corner cabinet.
Right.
And here we have the refrigerator.
The refrigerator's here. Okay, great. And then we always have the outlets for counter, so people can run their toasters and their mixers and and charge their phones.
Yes. No, here.
Right.
Each one you need to have at least 3 or 4 pieces like this. This is you put a GFI.
Yeah.
And this is what, for microwave?
This is for
Right.
this is for microwave.
The microwave with fan.
Or fan.
The fan, right.
Hood. I suggest we put here hood.
Okay.
No microwave?
No, it's cheap. And I don't know how much microwave is on the generator for sales to rate this.
Okay.
But what have you have over there the other side of the house?
They had to bring their own microwaves. Yeah. So, yeah.
Better. Because when you put a machine inside, you need to take care of all this.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
usually this is the one.
It's not bad. It's a good point. And somebody get a tabletop microwave. All right, cool. All right, let's get out of this guy's way. He's doing such a good job. We gave him a break. Make sure you dock him for that 5 minutes that we took. So each unit has its own electric panel. And what's nice about having each unit having its own electric panel is if a breaker breaks, they don't have to go down to the basement to fix it. They could troubleshoot it themselves, open it up, and change it themselves. These are what? This is 100 amp per unit.
This is no 200.
So it's so
No,
nice.
no, it's 100.
100, right. So it's 100 amp per unit, right? Now the heater downstairs, each unit has its own heater. We're going to see that in a little while.
Yes, but over there is different connections. It's because each house get 200, but we use it for the other.
Right. So you're using 100 downstairs for the heater and air conditioner, and you're using 100 for the main panels like lights and.
Exactly.
Right.
Over there, we put the hot water system and the heating system. On all this is based on the number.
Okay. So then is there another breaker box downstairs for every unit then, right? Yes. So if the heater goes out in one of the units, they can check that breaker box too. But this is for the main things, like if somebody plugs in a bad appliance. Right, exactly, right.
We don't want the people to touch what's going on downstairs.
Sure.
Because when they begin to put the fingers, it's always.
Yeah, I got you. Right.
So.
Right.
Oh, so that's slowly. Yeah.
Right. And if we want a shocking experience, all we do is this, right? We put our fingers here and here?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Harry.
All right. So this is another bedroom.
Yes.
Another side room.
Another wall. Very corners. Here I put the same, like I'm talking about, but as you see, each wall is a different size.
Yeah, I see that over here.
You know, when you make a new house and you prepare everything the same, you can bargain with the company.
Right.
I noticed that there's a lot of natural light in all the rooms, which is really nice. So all the windows are nice and big, and there's a lot of natural light that comes in. So it's nice because it's comforting when you see a lot of natural light, and it's not harsh on your eyes at all. So it's soothing. I think natural light is very soothing. It makes you feel, I don't know, mentally. It helps you mentally, I think. Plus, it also gives you a place to look out, and you can kind of just look out and relax, and just. It's funny, I'm so used to going between places without just going through the walls, and now we actually have to go outside to come in. This is kind of funny.
It is very different. We used to cut through the walls to go
cut through the walls,
to the
yeah.
unit. Now it's great. Now it's funny because it feels when you're in one unit, you don't even realize that the other.
Yeah, it's all enclosed now, because before you can see all 4 of them at once, and now you can't anymore.
So what do you think so far?
No, I'm glad it's coming along. I'm excited that it's coming along. I'm just glad it's almost there. You know what I mean? There's,
You were a little stressed, were you?
I'm just a little stressed. I'm still a little stressed,
I'm sure
I'm still a little stressed.
Now I hope you relax.
Yeah, no, it's a lot for me, Shmuel. You gotta understand, it's been a lot. It's been a long
I
road.
understand because we already 3-4 months together, hand by hand. But you see, it's changed.
Yeah, it looks good. It looks good.
So you won't put on here.
Right. So that has a breaker for the compressor.
For the compressor. Each one.
Right.
Each one. Down there we go now. You can see has these options. Later on, I think maybe we can close this or something because I don't like people put their hand inside.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay.
but each condenser and heater all is on and this is coming from the
Basement.
We were just talking to the contractor about what this is for, because I'm sure that everybody who drove by is like wondering, what is this for? This is actually the vent, or the chimney, if you want to call it, from the heating systems. So modern day heating systems don't need big chimneys. They can use PVC pipe, and that's what this is. So the code said it has to be past the house. So that's why it's here like this. And unfortunately, it has to look like that, but it is what it is. But it'll work, it's efficient, and it'll pass code. That's the point. All right, this will be fun. Okay, so this is a mess compared to what it used to look like.
only me can stay.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I could actually stand here if I wanted to.
Just show.
Okay.
Here, this is the pipe. It's coming all the way.
So this was the water pipe. So we had a water problem with this house when it was built, or because it was so old, there wasn't enough water coming into the house. The pipe wasn't big enough.
No. The pipe does not exist.
Oh, it did exist. There was no water coming to
No
this
water
building.
coming in.
Okay.
Because someone already break it on the way in between. So,
Oh, okay.
So we're digging all the way up to the city line, and we bring the water to here.
Okay.
We bring a 2-inch water, 2-inch pipe, because you see here we have the sprinklers.
Okay, so that's to connect to the sprinkler system.
And you see the sprinkler under we put the pressure, and it still hold it already 2 months. So
Okay.
it's a very good system.
So the sprinkler system doesn't leak. Everything's good.
Yes. After
Right.
2 months.
Well,
Okay.
if it
This
just,
is
yeah,
the pipe. It's coming from this two apartment, the main pipe. We're going to build here a small stage for the boiler, and we put the boiler 2 here and 2 on the other side.
That's so the water heaters.
The water heater. No. This is the water heater. This.
Right. And then you have separate heating unit.
Yes.
Now I'm looking at this and I'm seeing the most incredibly sized. If you take a look over here, the most incredibly sized. I don't think I've ever seen venting this thick in a residential house.
Okay, I explain you because this house is over 3 floors, and we need a big crusher to sink up the.
Okay.
So it's begin with the big one. It goes slowly. Smaller,
Get smaller,
and
gotcha.
smaller.
Right.
Upstairs is only 4-inch. It's coming from this is 8-inch. Go to 6, go to 4. So that's it.
So it's an incredibly big blower
Yes.
that has to blow all this air.
As you see, all this machine, it's working now. Everything is fixed. Each apartment has this.
Okay. So is this the return?
This is the return.
This is the return. That makes more sense. Okay, so I see the other ones are smaller, right?
Yes, this is the return, and this is the heater.
That's the heater. Okay, and that we then here. So this is the main breaker for the main house.
Oh, the main house.
Right. So this is the fifth meter.
Yes.
So the reason you have a fifth meter, for you guys who don't know, is you have 4 units. If you have any electric that's being used by the building and not by the tenants, that has to be in a separate meter, and the landlord has to pay that meter. So that meter, that breaker box is for things like lights down here, for maybe lights that maybe somewhere else.
What we do here, we have light here, and we warm up the basement so that we don't have a freezing problem with the pipe.
So these heaters are not here for you. These heaters are here.
This is for here.
Okay, so this heater will always be here.
Yes, it will always be. We have
Okay.
2 units, and it's warm up around
Got it.
65, 68.
Okay, I actually thought you were using these heaters to keep yourself warm while you're working, but now I understand that these heaters are here to keep the basement warm.
Keep the basement warm.
Okay, is that an efficient way to do it?
This is the way you do. All
Just the way you do it, okay.
Cold place.
Okay,
It's a cold place.
okay. No, I just wondered if there was a more efficient way
No.
to do it.
This is the way you do it.
Okay, great.
I just want you look at the screen.
Yeah, wait.
Here we have the gas.
Oh yeah, let me come over here first because I can't. I'm gonna fall, right?
Here we have the gas.
Yeah. So the gas line's here, right?
The gas line is connected to the heating system. and warm up the house with this.
Okay, great.
All the rest is based on electric.
So last time I was down here, this basement was completely so neat,
Yes.
and now it's a complete mess again.
But when we finish, we connect all the pipe, and all this connection is going to be tomorrow. The team is coming to connect the sprinkler. This is
Okay.
first, and we make here a T. One side is go to the sprinkler, one side is go to the house, and over there we make it like the Hanukkah. So you you connect each one of the house
Okay.
by each one of the apartment.
Right. Like a manifold.
By manifold.
Yeah, right.
But it's not manifold because manifold it's just plain man.
Okay, that's fine. Sure. And then these up here, these are the gas lines running to each unit for the stove, right?
Yes.
Right. Okay. Great. Excellent.
Not to the stove.
That's the stove.
No, the stove is on based on electric.
Oh, it's electric. Okay.
Because we don't want fire in the house.
Okay.
Okay, for safe.
Sure.
This is go for each one of this heating system.
Okay.
This is what.
Right. So each one has its own gas line, and each one has its own meter.
Yes.
Okay. Excellent. Excellent. Okay.
We can see the meter outside. Yes.
And then I remember this real quick.
Yes.
Show Novik rules. So I remember these. You had to put these in because the building was literally falling down
Exactly.
when you came here the first time.
What's happened here first time? We have a lot of 2x4, 2x4, 2x4.
Right.
Remember, and it's a big mess. Now we put this. It should
Keep the building.
connected. Should be.
Right. Got it. Beautiful. All right. Thanks. All right. I got to get out of this basement. This is crazy. It's way too small. I don't know why they make basements for people that are small. Don't they know that tall lives matter?
I want to put
Ugh.
another door here.
So we talked about this, this is stuff we've been talking about for years. Not for years, for 2 years. We talked about it on the radio. We talked about it in class. We talked about it in some other videos. But more importantly, Debbie said that she was going to finish this project, and we will do everything we can to make sure that she finishes this project, gets this place rented, and makes it wonderful. Thanks for watching.